there is an issue I'd like to address. This issue is revolving a question that I've been getting asked a lot, actually, by many, many people, believe it or not. I've been getting a lot of backlash because people have been asking me this question over and over and over again, and I really don't have an answer. So today is the day we are actually going to get down to business, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. I was shocked when I first heard it. I was like, are you kidding me? Why would you ask me that? So here we go. The question is, who would win in a fight between a giant squid and General Grievous? Science Talk with Jackson Wood. Good evening, and welcome to Science Talk with Jackson Wood. Today we are going to dive deep into the world's greatest mysteries. Today's topic: who would win in a fight between General Grievous and a giant squid? Alright, a little bit of background with this question that I've been given by multiple people multiple times. I was on a road trip heading up to California with a couple of good friends when one of my friends turned to me. He looks me in the eyes and he goes, Jackson, who do you think would win in a fight between a giant squid and General Grievous? And naturally, I said, I don't fucking know. Why are you asking me? The question was then brought up about 200 million times after that. In every scenario we were at dinner. Jackson, who would win in a fight between General Grievous and a giant squid? We were at a show. Jackson, who would win between a fight with General Grievous and a giant squid? We were at Universal Studios, of all places. We were in line for The Mummy. Jackson, who would win in a fight between General Grievous and a squid? We were on the damn Jurassic Park ride. The dinosaurs are coming down at us. And then out of nowhere, he turns to me and goes, Jackson, who would win in a fight between General Grievous and a giant squid? Right as we're going over there. The drop. I was about up to here, but that's why today we are going to get to the bottom of it so he can shut the fuck up and stop asking me about it. You hear that? You hear that? You need to fucking stop asking me about General Grievous and a fucking squid, okay? So now that we got that out of the way, the backstory, we are going to assess our two opponents. So first we have General Grievous. I'll insert a picture. And second, we have a giant squid. Okay. All right. So first, I'm going to use my handy dandy science device. And we're going to get Google Chrome. I'm going to pull this up. Who is General Grievous? Okay. General Grievous was a brilliant separatist military strategist and feared Jedi hunter, known for his ruthlessness and hacking cough. Sound familiar? His body itself was a weapon, allowing him lightning-quick strikes and devastating blows. But he was also quick to run from a fight. Ooh. A tactic that worked until one final meeting with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Nice. And if I know anything about Star Wars, is that Obi-Wan Kenobi never loses a fight. See? Did he die? Yes, Obi-Wan Kenobi is dead. Okay, well, all right. Okay, next part. All right, now we're back. And with our second fighter, we have the giant squid. I already looked it up. I've learned. So, the giant squid are known as Architheus ducks? Giant squid is a species of deep open... Fuck! It can grow to tremendous size. Recent estimates put the maximum body size around 5 meters, 16 feet. Oh god, for females, with the males slightly shorter. Okay, look at them. Go ladies. Much is known about the giant squid. Blah, 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 blah. Apex predator, blah, 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 blah. All right, there we have it with the giant squid. So now that we have our background, okay, and we've assessed our two fighters, we can finally paint out a scenario in our heads. General Grievous is going for a swim in the deep ocean when all of a sudden he gets grabbed in the leg by a giant squid and dragged under the depths. General Grievous is whoa, what just happened? What just happened? He's distraught. The giant squid has an advantage right here because we are in his territory, not in General Grievous's. So, what does General Grievous do? Now, I really think in a situation like this, General Grievous would be frightened at first, but I think he would bounce back pretty fast. So I think the first thing he would do is, of course, reach for his lightsabers and pull them out. Don't forget the fact that General Grievous has 4 arms, when a giant squid has 8. So another advantage for the squid. It's actually not looking too good for General Grievous. Well, he would take out his lightsaber. Lightsabers do work underwater. I saw it in an episode of the Clone Wars cartoon. And then I would assume he'd just start hacking away, with his lightsabers. But can he swim? We don't know. But the squid has got crazy arms, so we could grab him from everywhere. But he's also really fast and could crawl everywhere. What am I doing? Why the fuck am I making a video about this? Am I really that bored? I've been sitting here all fucking summer doing nothing, and now I'm making a video about a giant fucking squid. I could be doing better things with my time. I'm fucking done with this shit. Sorry, we had a little technical difficulty, but after hours of continuous research, we have finally come to a scientific conclusion. Drumroll, please. In a purely underwater setting, General Grievous would in fact lose to a giant squid. All right? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Okay. Did you hear that? Now you can stop asking me. Did you hear that, Joe Sullivan? Now you can stop fucking asking me, okay? Get this question out of your head and stop asking me!